Do you remember the last day on set vividly?
Yeah, I think like that day specifically was super, like very much. Like I've never lived, or I never lived a day in my life where the whole day felt like a dream, but that was like the closest thing.
That's it.
Of just like, wow. I'm like looking around at all these people that I'm about to like be like, yeah, this is the last time I'm going to see all these people in the same room at the same time together. Like, wow. Like in your brain, like I literally didn't know what to do.
I get it. And you don't want it to end.
No.
But like, it's weird.
It's so weird. And I felt like, and like people, it's like some people had finished like some people had wrapped already and finished their work from the cast, and all of them, anyone that finished stayed in town to finish, like to come to the set and like see the last thing done, like just to be there. And so it was like this thing of like this really special thing of, and even cooler honestly was all the people that, you know, obviously work behind the scenes and like do production accounting and like figure out all the stuff behind the scenes that like work in the production office.
Lifeblood of the show.
And they keep everything running. This is the first, like, there's no more work. Like, there's a little bit of work to do, obviously, like on the wrap app, but like this day specifically, because it's the last day, I was like, there was no more work to do. And
So
for the
weird.
first time, you're seeing all these people out of their office on set. So it's like you're watching in front of me, I'm like, every single person that's like had their DNA in the show is like on set. It's like 400, it's like 500 people or something. Or it's probably less than that. It's probably like 400 people, but still like an insane amount of people that were just like on the lot hanging out and just being like standing around and kind of just like being like, whoa, this is crazy. Like everyone was sort of in the same boat. So it's a very special, like wild experience that, you know, it's like a, you know, it only happens once in your life. So, I mean, you know, stuff ends a bunch, but like specifically this kind of thing, it was very unique. Yeah, I mean, you know, the fact that all the cast stayed and stuff and that like we all kind of got to say bye together, it was just great. And like, definitely, yeah, I think like everyone was just stoked at the end. But
before receiving this script for season 5, do you have like a vision of what you thought may happen?
Oh yeah,
And
totally.
then,
That I mean, like that's sort of what's like. I think there's a lot of people and like some like there's a lot of people I think that act that I think are really good at just being like, I'm going to show up and just do it and not care about specific storylines, like whatever it is. But like because I'm such a fan of the show and I grew up on the show, like it's hard not to be like, oh, interesting, like I thought this was gonna happen, but I guess this is like, or like, oh, that's interesting, you know, like, so yeah, you do, as the cast, you definitely have like you have predictions of what could happen, and sometimes you're right and sometimes you're wrong, but yeah, no, I mean, I'm just a fan of the show, so I was really interested to read it. But everyone was super stoked, so it should be great.
Did you take anything with you?
Yeah, I took my bike.
Oh, sick.
From the first season, which is crazy because I obviously hadn't ridden it since I was 12. Because like I outgrew it like the year after, but it's like the bike from the first season. So they like shipped it, and there was one set that had like a reel-to-reel tape machine that I just was like, hey, could I have that? And they were just like, well, yeah, we're probably gonna just like sell it for scrap metal. It's good, basically a broken tape machine that I've kept. But that, and then yeah, just like little stuff. I kept like little stuff from my room, and
That's sick.
yeah, no, it's good to like keep that kind of stuff.
Yeah, for like, I mean, you can look back and be transported instantly.
I'm like I feel this way with my parents. Like I'm like fairly like very close with my parents and like super close with my dad, and like think he's the coolest guy ever. And I was bummed because so much of his stuff from his childhood like just like doesn't exist anymore because like his mom like either like threw it out or he lost it or whatever. So like there's some stuff obviously from his and like my mom's childhood that like I could see and be like, wow. Because to me, it's just interesting to see, like, oh, wow, this is what my dad wore when he was a kid. Like, that's crazy. He was a kid once. but none of that, like so much of that doesn't exist. And I think me like trying to keep all the stuff, and I keep a lot of stuff from set and just so if my kid was interested in seeing it on the off chance, maybe then I can just be like, here's all the stuff and you can wear this if you want and you can whatever. Maybe it's a little narcissistic to say that, because it's like you're assuming that your kid is going to be super stoked on your old clothes, but I feel like that's how I feel with my dad. I'm like,
but it's something bigger, bro. It's like this idea and reminder that your parents are human too.
Totally.
Like that.
Yeah.
Because like that's like the easiest thing to forget.
Yeah. No, 100%. And then that's the thing that like makes them like, oh, wow, you're just a dude. like, yeah, pretty crazy. But